We just left off with the senior high girls taking up a big time dub over the Paris Eagles at the last second. They got some buckets as always. It was a very well fought battle, hard fought as well. Throughout the whole game, Reagan Sanford, Haley Sidman did their thing at the free throw line and in the paint. They made themselves very well known. They got some buckets and they executed on defense early on. They just stayed in it, especially when things didn't go their way. They went on a 9-0 run to start the game, and that didn't, or to start the second quarter, that didn't stop them. They came back and they won 39-38, if I'm not mistaken. And we had a defensive stop with 0.6 seconds left in the game when they had the ball. So very, very well fought battle right there. We're 2-0 with JV boys, 13-0. We are as well as 39-38. And let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can remain perfect on the night. So the starting lineup for the Paris Eagles about to get underway. So at the point guard position, we got Mikkel Ellenberg, the 6'1" junior. Number two, that's number 2, 6 foot guard, the senior Caleb Cunningham. Number 5, 5'7" sophomore guard Mason Bradley. And number 10, Sam Muldrow, the 6'1" sophomore. And we got Jesse Wales starting at forward at the 6'2" tall. So now if we were starting lineup for your Waldron Bulldogs. Get up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're at, and cheer on your Waldron Bulldogs. Number 1, Jaden Hutchins. Number 5, the do-it-all guy, the man. Number 5, Gatto Wagner. The lockdown hustle player, number 10, Fuller. Number 11, the Mr. Block Party, Braden Williams. Isaac, the real Villarreal, number 13, the shooter. Let's get ready to play some basketball. Man, tonight's got me excited, and to cap it off with a dub would make it even more amazing. So let's try to cheer on our Bulldogs tonight as we get ready to go. Y'all couldn't even hear me. I was on mute this entire time, wasn't I? Okay, well, Isaac's going to shoot it from 3. Gonna get it to go. Starting out. We're going to jump right into a full court press after that bucket. Bradley with it. Double teamed in the backcourt. 2 got pressured. 10 looking to drive. And that's going to be Ellenberg. Last time we played him, Ellenberg got 17, maybe 18 points. Most of it was in the second half of the ball game, and most of them looked just like that. The floater, the dunk position, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna hit Jaden after the down screen by Gatta. Nice floater, goes up, doesn't go in. Ellenberg with it. Ellenberg forced to give it back. The hustle player jumps it past the lane, gets the steal, and finishes on the other end. Waldron at the top of the high post, going to be knocked out of bounds by Braden Williams as they try to. The intended target is going to be Ellenberg, Mikael Ellenberg. Passed into Jesse Wells. He's going to get trapped. Tipped away. They're battling for it. Isaac comes back with it. They're going to get called for a travel. Good effort by Isaac Villarreal. Cunningham fakes over to Bradley. Short. Caleb Cunningham comes up with the rebound. Jesse Wells looking to drive right. Hop step. Blocked. Well, I tell you, Mr. Block Party. Up and early. And does it. He does it on coast to coast. Does it on both ends. Catches along from downtown. Assist by Gatto Wagner. Going to be called for out of bounds. Bad pass right there. We were looking to run. Turnover is what you call that. Isaac for 3 from the same spot. Gets it to go. The score is 10-2. Starting early. Cunningham with it. Playing a little tight on Bradley. Jesse Wells not doing much to start out, but there's only 4 minutes into the game. Tip, deflection, hustle player. Good ball movement or maybe just good defense. 3-point shot from the corner. That's going to be Jesse Wells. First shot of the night. I said he wasn't doing much until he made me eat my words and got a bucket. So the score's 10-5, 4:02 left here in the opening quarter. Your guys are getting it done on offense and defense. With 4 minutes in, we got 10 points. You know, they have half that. You know, people say it may not be that big of a lead, but you know, you start out tied, so you gotta. It takes time to build up a lead. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm excited. Gonna cut through. Looking for Gatta in the low post. Don't get it. Second option. Tipped out. That's gonna be good play. Great play by Isaac Villarreal gets called for, they foul him is what happens. And then he takes it to the rim and proves that he could have. Good pass right back to Hutchins. Puts back up. 3-point play. Let's see if Braden Williams can get a 5-point play or a 3-point play out of it and make it 5 points on his stat line. Scores 12-5 right here. I like percentages. I like stats. So if he makes this, but he's gonna get Isaac's gonna get the rebound. Fuller for 3. Gets it to go! Back into our full court press. We're gonna shut this thing down early. Not let him get on a run. Cunningham with it, gonna get called for a foul. I think Isaac maybe knew that he did it. It was a small foul, but maybe he realized he did it. We're gonna get some substitutions in. Jesse Wells is gonna come in for. Let's see. We got 3. I'm trying to keep up with who all came in, who all came out. So we got Juan Santos along with Duke Walker in with Jesse Wells. They replaced Ellenberg. Man, I can't remember who all else. Let's see who's not on the floor. Oh, we got 11 in as well. He must have snuck in there. It's going to be McDaniel, Caden McDaniel. Inside, we're going to pass it right back out to Wells. Nice little, he likes that pro hawk. He likes that jump step or jump stop, whatever you want to call it. Zoom in a little bit more, give y'all a better view of it. Gonna refuse the screen. Stuff like that happens, you kind of lose the chance at losing the momentum. But they're going to get called for a charge. It's going to be Jaden Hutchins. So on the court for your Bulldogs, or excuse me, I'll go ahead and give them that too. On the court for your Waldron Bulldogs, that's going to be Jaden Hutchins, Isaac Villarreal, Braden Williams, Caden Fuller, Bradley from the free throw line. Short, falls in the hand of Gata Wagner. Looking to slow it down right here. The lob was there. Well, it was maybe there. No foul called right there. They're going to look to go and get it. Jesse Wells from 3. Duke Walker's, that's going to be the foul on Duke Walker. Nice little jumper by Jaden Hutchins. Puts it into a double-digit lead right there late in the first quarter, 17-7. Like I said, I like percentages. I like stats and whatnot. You know, we finished this with 20. We get to where we hit a 3 or, you know, even 21. We'd be on par to score like 92. No, that's terrible math. I said I like it, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it. Cross-court pass. Another pass. Foul. Going to the free throw line. We're going to get 19 on the scoreboard right here. But if we had 21, that would set us on par for 84 points. You know, 84 points in a ball game. That's 3 times of what some people make. You see, 84 divided by 3, that would be like what? Nah, well, if you shut them out, you know, if you keep them under control, you know, 10 points a quarter. That you know, 26 points, I'd say 27 points would be on par for 3 times as much. So if you get 27, let's see, that would be, well, about maybe 28. Because 27, that would be 81. So, anyways. So 28, if they score 28, we'd be on par to score over 3, because that would be 83. I think if you do 28 times 3, it's gonna be 25, 50, and plus 9. So yeah, that'd be 4. No, that'd be right on it. So that's gonna go up and in that floater. They're gonna push it back to 9. They're gonna get 9, but Still got a double-digit lead, 19-9. Floater from Jaden Hutchins. McDaniel with the rebound. Bradley with it. Gonna get called for a travel against Bradley. You know, starting as a sophomore on a senior high team is very impressive. So, with Mason Bradley starting as a sophomore and at the guard position at that. Juan Santos defending. Gatto for three. For two. Gets it to go as time expires here in the first. Didn't get the three ball to go. Tipped out. Got a pump fake from the three. Drove in. Very relaxed. Isaac Villarreal hits a nice jumper from about 16 feet out. Your score is going to be 21-9. Like I said, they scored 21 points, so on par to score 84. So, no, that's terrible, man. No, that's right. I was, for some reason, I was adding it like 3/4. But anyways, all right, so, man, that's crazy. So, 9 times 4 is like, what, 36? I hope that's right, because if not, that makes me sound like I never took a math class in my life. So 36-84, that's not too shabby at all. But, if you can beat them by that much, it seems like you can hold them to under 36 points. I know sometimes that may sound like, but I don't know. I just like to win. I like to win by a lot. I like for them to win by a lot. Not that I'm the coach or anything. But anywho, we're going to get Bryson Bailey into the ball game. He was in before the first quarter ended, but we're also going to substitute Camden Holcomb in down low in the 2-3 zone. We're going to run a 2-3 up right here. Bradley's going to drive in, kick out to Juan Santos. Almost got a steal. Duke Walker meets the pass. Double team. Jesse Wells puts the pressure on. Gatto Wagner going to pick him up. Going to extend our lead to the volleyball line, which, by the way, is like 32 feet probably. Great defense right there, great contest. You keep playing like that, they're not going to make that shot, but 20% of the time, if that. But anyways, we're gonna keep going at it. Tried to lob it up to where only Camden could get it. Jesse Wells read it. It's going to be Bryson Bailey with the foul. So it's now 21-11. Duke Walker going to the free throw line, first time tonight. Going to look to cut the lead down a little bit, bring it back within single-digit numbers. Duke Walker from the free throw line. Excuse me. First shot's good. He's going to bring that deficit down to 9 points. Gonna miss that shot attempt. Jesse Wells comes down with the rebound. Ellenberg back in the game. Couldn't get anything inside as Jaden collapsed the defense down low. Juan Santos gonna give it up to, Sam Muldrow. Jesse Wells can't connect on the three. Muldrow gonna drive. Should have got a walk called, and Ellenberg's gonna do what he does and get it on the block and score a bucket. We gotta be looking for that. We can't be letting that stuff happen because we can't let those easy 2 points get to us. Here and there, it's going to cut that lead down when you're only leading by 7. Bryson Bailey on the cut. Camden's short corner shot, no good. Parrish going to elect to call a timeout before the jump ball call, as the jump ball call was never called due to the speed of of the coaches called up for a timeout. So we're back in it, coming back from the timeout. Lob pass, Ellenberg. Gonna get called for a walk. Maybe one too many jab steps with one too many feet. We're gonna have two cut through. Hit Isaac on the double screen. It's gonna be tipped as Isaac loses it. It's gonna travel out of bounds. We're gonna, looks like a 1-4 low or just a 4 low. 3-pointer's no good by Gatto Wagner. If he's not making them now, then those are gonna be the ones that he misses, and he's just not gonna miss for the rest of the game. Blocked by two people. You know, stuff like that happens. You don't really know who to give the block to. You know, they should both get one right then. And Braden Williams going to keep it high and tight. Caden Fuller's going to draw away the defenders. And backside, Braden Williams going to be wide open. The can't tell who was in the corner, but their defender was too far off to help. Jump to passing lane right there. Going to get a deflection. We're going to get Caleb Cunningham in for Juan Santos. Looks like they're going to try to set up a play. Looks like we're in a bit of a 3-2 right here. If I were guessing, and that's all I'm doing right now, a 3-2 would look like there was an NBA shot as took 2 steps after he caught the ball. You know, you can have 2 steps, but you must dribble first, if I'm not mistaken. But anywho, looks like they were in a 3-2 back to the defensive part of the Waldron Bulldogs. You know, 3-2 may be helpful for closing out on 3-point shooting. You know, you get the first half of the threes and whatnot, and puts a little bit more pressure. Gatto gonna look at drive. Nice pass. Jaden picks up his second charge, second quarter. We're going to get a substitution in for Jaden Hutchins, as that's the second foul of the game. Trenton Hunt checks in. Duke Walker for 3. Gets it to go. Scores 17-23. They're bringing it back 6 points. You know, this is the perfect example. You can't you can't stop playing hard. You know, a couple of threes here and there gets them back in the game. Bradley back in the game for Walker. Three-pointer, no good. got off to a slow start here in the game. Nice pull-up from Bradley. Good triple threat position right there. And gets that jumper to fall. Trenton for three. Sam Muldrow with the foul on that shot. It's going to be Trent Hunt at the free throw line. Bryson Bailey's going to check in for Braden Williams. You know, when you have the talent that you have on this team, it's hard to, say who sits and who doesn't, because, you're like, well, you want this guy on the floor and you want this guy not on, you want him, you don't want him on the bench, but, so it's a tough decision because you're like, to make that decision because you're like, well, they all have the same talent. You have all these different things. I don't want to put any of them on the court or I want them all on the court, and I don't want them on the bench because they're such a reliable asset. But you can only have 5 players on the floor at a time, and it's a tough decision as a coach to put in who you need. Because like when Bryson came in for Braden, I was thinking, man, it'd be awesome to have both of those guys in. But it's like, well, who else do you take out? I was just going to hit a three from the right corner, pushing the lead back up to 6. Scores 27-21. Gets a tip right there. Got tipped right there on the 3. Caden Fuller is going to get him. He's going to get that shot. Let's see, I think that was Caleb Cunningham with the shot. Jaden Hutchins back into the game for the Bulldogs. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Ali Villaro with the first charge of the night. Some of you may not remember this, some of you may. But a few games ago, I was talking about how there was this one ref who got very emphatic about the call a few years ago. Don't know if y'all remember. Some of y'all who were watching a few games ago, I mentioned it. How there were some guys who they just rear back and they just go like their whole body just like says, hey, this is a charge, as opposed to some people just throw a fist up. But that guy standing on the baseline, the referee, that official, that if I'm not mistaken, that is the same official who I was mentioning in that story the other day. For 3, short. Ellenberger looks to let it go out. 17 seconds up, 29-21. Braden Williams in for Jaden Hutchins. Gonna try and put the pressure on him. Bradley with it. Good play. Good play by Caden Fuller. Gets on the floor, doesn't want to get a jump ball, so he just hits it forward, knows he's got a 2-on-0 press break right there. He's gonna roll on the ground, gonna be bobbled around, couldn't scoop it up in time, and the 1-and-1 is gonna be no good. Bradley Sam Muldrow is going to get fouled on the 3-point shot as that time expires here in the first half. That's going to be Fuller with his first rather. First shot's no good. Couldn't get that one either. So he made, made one of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to go into the half with a 7-point lead, 29-22 to score, and we're going to see what Coach Brown draws up. And like I always say, what the adjustments they make, what they leave alone, who they decide to sub in, and yeah. Waldron Lady Bulldogs, I mean all of them are. We don't have any guys on there, so that's politically correct. But yeah, here you go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 16 seconds to go in this halftime. The Waldron Bulldogs went to the locker room leading the Paris Eagles 29 to 22. Came back just a little bit, had a foul in the to end the quarter, in the half. Well, it's the same thing, half and quarter. Anywho, we're gonna start out with the ball. We got all of our starters back on the floor. Gatta had a look right there, lost the ball. Good defense right there, playing off ball. Jesse Wells' jumper's no good. Take him to the hoop. For three, Isaac Villarreal. Braden found him. I was like, who's he throwing it to? But he knew exactly what he was doing. Being a quarterback, he knows right where to put the ball to where it lands right where at the same time when his receiver's going to be at that spot. Knows what trajectory and what not. Looks like we're in a little bit of our 2-3 zone now. Looks like we switched it up a little. Not necessarily a 3-point threat. Jesse Wells got that rebound, no box out. Bradley with the pull-up. Sorry if I was slow in doing that. I took a look at the scoreboard. But maybe you saw the take. He got fouled. It's going to be numero 5, Mason Bradley. So that's gonna be Bradley's third. They're gonna get him out. He's pretty good. Kind of a shooter, not bad. More of a defensive guy, but had some pull-ups and whatnot. Looks like we have a fan interruption or interaction, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have to, looks like a fan will be ejected. So we're back playing. Gonna look to rip, drive, post up. Travel call right there. Turnover. 33-22 with 6 minutes left here in the third. stripped away by Mr. Block Party. Mr. Defense is what we need to start calling him. Mr. Playmaker. Jesse Wells with the jump stop floater. That's what he does. Luke was there, but Ellenberg decided to step into play. Makes up for it. Gets the steal, and Gadd is gonna get the travel call, or not the travel call. Excuse me, gonna get the bucket. I don't know what I was thinking. Gonna get the bucket. 35-24, 11-point lead right here in the third quarter. Gonna get a deflection, gonna travel out of bounds, but probably would have resulted in a wide open three from Jesse Wells. Inbound. Gonna get fouled. That's gonna be, see who they call it on. I believe that was Braden Williams. He's gonna send Muldrow to the line for one shot, as he made the shot. So it results in an and one. 8-point lead right here in the third. Out to Hutchins. Oh, very unselfish play. Nice little Euro step floater that got a pass to Braden Williams underneath, but it was a turnover. Couldn't get a hand on it. That's a travel violation. Maybe I can see the future. Juan Santos gonna come in for McDaniel, Caden McDaniel. Foul on Jaden Hutchins. It's going to be his third. Caden McDaniel going to check right back into the game for Ellenberg. Floater's long, rebounded by Gadd Wagner. No, look, pass, cross court, go Braden Williams! That's a highlight reel is what that is. Can we get another one? Gonna take it all the way? Yeah, we will. Got a toilet bowl. Looked over, had some of the fans holding their breath on that play, and a sigh of relief as it dropped through the net. Muldrow with the floater, gets it to go, gonna get a timeout. Full timeout for Paris. 29-41, still looking to extend that lead. We're up by 12 right now. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be the biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs. going to be our ball starting out. They're going to look to extend their defense. Not full court. I was lying about the extension. They may extend it a little bit, a little behind the volleyball line. Couldn't get it over Jesse Wells, 6'2" forward. Going to travel out of bounds, and we're going to go the opposite way. Good defense by Braden Williams. Good, nice three-pointer, a little short. Getting it right back after a double dribble. I believe there should have been a whistle blown, but not for a double dribble. If anything, it should have been a carry. Tried to get a pass, but decided to dribble halfway, but it did result in a carry. Overhand went palm up, but he never brought it up. But anyway, violation is a violation. Juan Santos with it. Cross court to Caleb Cunningham. Looking for an inside Duke Walker. Fills out. Duke Walker for three. Braden Williams with it. Good sportsmanship right there by Duke Walker. After committing the foul, we're going to help Bryson Bailey up, sending him to the free throw line. We had some guys following to put it back if need be. Duke Walker going to jump on the floor. It's going to result in a jump ball, but it's going to stay down with Paris. Juan Santos for three, assisted by Cunningham, I believe. I believe there was a delay of game foul called against Walker. Didn't see what happened. Maybe he touched the ball when it came through the net. Normally that's what happens. You're not allowed to do that. Sometimes you get away with it. Sometimes you don't. It was either a warning or a delay of game. No technical foul called. But anyways. Isaac for three. Little short. Bounces off the front of the rim. Bryson Bailey tries to make a play, a little late to the party. Double team, low post. Cunningham making a move, up and under. Gets tipped by Isaac Villarreal. Block called against Caleb Cunningham. Almost called him Honeyham, like what you eat on Thanksgiving. But definitely did not look like a pig. Tries to get a touch pass to Bryson inside. Gets a foul on the pass in. So Caleb Cunningham, within a matter of seconds, gets two fouls. We're going to get a 30-second timeout. Coach Brown going to elect to call a 30-second timeout. Your score is 42-32 with 24.9 seconds left here in the third. Going to look to try and score out of here, close the third out of this inbounding. If you want to score out of anything, but, you know, you could always you always could have waited those 24 seconds for a timeout, but, you know, you want to get that lead ahead, and then you can talk about how you want to start the fourth. You know, gives you a little bit extra time right there. Just set them up for a bigger percentage of success on this inbound to stretch the lead. Like I stated before, this is conference play, so right now they got the perfect amount of cushion, but you also have, you know, 8 minutes and 24.9 seconds to go left in the ball game. So you want to extend the lead as much as possible because, you know, you're not going to get in trouble if you know, beat them by 30. But, you know, you want to beat them by at least 10 when it comes to conference games. Taking it to the hoop. Can't get it to go. 6 seconds left. No foul called out there, block or a charge. Duke Walker for three. Doesn't count even if it went. So that's going to be your third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 42-32. We're going to substitute Jaden Hutchins and who else? I didn't see who. Gatto Wagner. That's who it was, Gatto Wagner. So back into the game. 42-32 to end the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we're super excited when we get to play basketball. There's something about tonight. There's just a little bit more excitement in the air throughout the crowd, throughout the boys, how they play, how they carry themselves, their body language, the energy that they're bringing. They're getting buckets. They slowed down a little bit, but they exploded in the first half. You know, when you're saying that they're slowing down and they're still whooping tail, I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying that they were super explosive first quarter, you know, and they're still doing great. You know, 10-point lead. You know, but I firmly believe that this team could beat Paris by 50 if they wanted to. So Bradley with it. And stuff like that when you get those. And a lot of it, ladies and gentlemen, we have those opportunities, and when we get fouled, sometimes we just miss shots. It just happens that it just so happens that we're human. High arc and floater, rebounded by Ellenberg, out to Wells, looking to drive, poked out by Trenton Hunt, stolen away. I think also they're letting up on him a little bit. Well, I say that, but Gata pulls up from about 25 feet right there. Maybe they changed it up to the game plan. Maybe Paris changed up their game plan to maybe at least contain them. You can never stop these guys, but they're containing them because we're no longer on par to score 84. But, winning's winning, and they're bucket getters. But man, it was awesome how much they exploded there in that first quarter, and them able just to keep the pace. It's like when you're in a race, you kind of start off at a fast pace, and you may slow down a little bit just so you can pace yourselves. And as you go throughout the game, you still get tired. And, that's I guess the point I'm trying to make is throughout the duration of the game, their intensity level has stayed the same, considering. And it might have even went through the roof for those last few shots. We're making the lead. And this, I say that they're more explosive in the first, but now, with they have a bigger lead, it kind of making me eat my words again. I guess I kind of jinxed myself when doing that. We're exploding more on offense, and they're settling on offense. So that's what happens when you play us. It's hard to get buckets. It's hard to keep us from getting buckets. Oh, good hammer. But throughout the duration of this game, I think they've kept about the same pace. Them getting a little bit tired, but them still producing and still, pushing the lead. That's going to send Muldrow to the line. Foul on number. It's going to be Gata. Man, I tell you what, Gata goes a long time without fouling. We talked about the last home game. He went the whole first half, and he went 2.5 quarters without fouling, and then Isaac came and he didn't start fouling until like the fourth, and so Gatas went 18 minutes, and let's see, it's 5:16 left in the. Oh no, it's the fourth quarter. 5:16 left in the fourth. Let's see, 8, 16, 24, and 2 is going to be 26, and then it's going to be like 44 seconds. So 24 minutes and 44 seconds. So pretty good out there. Trenton Hunt's going to come out, going to give Isaac some more offensive playing time. You're always trying to get for that. Always trying to get that 10-point lead above the conference opponents. For three, Caden's gonna miss left. Forcing a turnover right there. They're gonna walk. Couldn't see if y'all could see that, guys. I thought. I guess I just overcorrected. It's going to be Sam Muldrow going back to the free throw line. Braden's second foul of the night. Not getting into a whole lot of foul trouble here within a quarter, and however much time we have left, 4:38. That's pretty impressive throughout 16 minutes, 24 minutes, and 2 minutes. So almost 20 minutes of play. That can't be right. 24 and 26. So I was wrong earlier. So I think I was wrong. It would have been 26 and 44. Anyway. Clear that up for all those people who think that I never passed a math class. You'd be absolutely right. But anyways, Bradley for three. Too long. Gonna look to push right here. We got Isaac running. Hustle play by Gatto Wagner. Technical foul called against the Paris Eagles. Gatto Wagner going to the free throw line for the Waldron Bulldogs to shoot. Scores 52-39. Comfortable 13-point lead right here in the fourth. First free throw's up and good. Not shooting technical free throws. That's going to... I think they were trying to substitute technical the free throw shooters. But Gatto Wagner back at it. And 2 for 2. We're going to get the ball right back like it never left because it didn't. 54-39, 15-point lead. 3:46 left to go here in regulation. Braden going to catch on the inbound. Getting it to go. That's going to be Isaac Villarreal. Duke Walker with it. Bradley subbed out. Walker playing the 1. Back into our 3-2 zone. McDaniel pass inside to Ellenberg. Couldn't quite get it there, but going to dive on the floor. Paris ball. Cade McDaniel coming out. Jesse Wells coming in. Now we're hopping into, maybe we were never in a 3-2. Maybe our wing guy just kind of stepped up a little. Ellenberg with the floater. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be on Fuller with his second foul of the evening. Going to send Muldrow to the free throw line. 1-1 is good. Going to have an opportunity for it to mimic with this next shot. Get some substitutions in. Got the Hunt twins, Bryson Bailey, Lige Stinson, and Camden Holcomb. 3:12 left. We're up by 15. 56-41 is your score. Gonna get called for a foul. One foul away from getting to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't see him. Gonna throw it to Bryson. So Muldrow finds himself back at the free throw line after Holcomb's gonna draw or get charged with the foul. First shot is up and good. Bring it to within 14. Two for two right there. Not much time left to bring it back. You know, it's always possible. But, you know, we're just, we definitely, if we don't bring it to within 10, then it's almost, not, you know, it's still a dub, but that's the goal, you know. You don't just want to win, you want to win by 10 when it comes to conference play. But, you know, a dub's a dub. Going to be called for a kickball. Lige Stinson with the floater on the last possession. 58-43 is now the score. It's going to be 15 points. Back at it. Minute 53 here left in regulation. Jesse Wells tries from the corner. Can't get it to go. Going to get called for another foul. It's going to be Lige Stinson. Muldrow finds himself at 4 consecutive trips to the free throw line. Jumper no good. Rebound, Lige Stinson. Bryson Bailey for three. Gets it to go from downtown. When all your team is on fire, that's what makes you more excited, more excited, more excited. That long ball is going to be no good. Another foul called. And Muldrow is back to the free throw line. He may have a record for however many times he got to the free throw line in a row, like the single, nobody other than him. So how many consecutive times he's shot free throws? If he does that more often, then he'd be able to bring the lead back within reach. Misses that one. 1:12 left here in regulation. Block going to be called on the floor, but we're going to be shooting 1-and-1. It's going to be number 11, Cade McDaniel, with the foul. It's going to be his third of the night. 107, 61-46. 15-point lead once again. Got a 16-point lead now. Trying to make a 17-point lead. You know, you just want to win it by as many as possible, just to show how good of a basketball team you are. But you know, it's already looking like it's already going to be in the books for this one as a dub for the Bulldogs. Daniel couldn't grab a hold of that pass from Muldrow, and that's going to travel out of bounds. 16-point lead. 16. I guess, did I say 17 earlier? I guess I said 17. Oh, yeah, because he missed that free throw, that second free throw. On Santos, defending Trenton. Travels out of bounds on Jesse Wells. Bradley going to jump back into the ball game. Throwing it out from the sideline. That's going to be Trenton Hunt on the court for the Bulldogs. You have Trenton and Trevor Hunt. You got Bryson Bailey, Lige Stinson on the block right there, and Big Daddy D setting the screen for him. 37 seconds left in regulation. Good take. Couldn't get enough of it once he went up and under and went back up. Good pass, good transition by Trevor Hunt. Trenton Hunt for three. A little long. McDaniel comes back down with it. Don't want to foul right here. Bradley with a two-pointer gets it to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's your ball game. To end the fourth quarter, we're going to win 62-48. Your Waldron Bulldogs come out on top with a 14-point lead. That's going to be 3-0 on the night. JV won 13-0. Girls won 39-38. And your Waldron Bulldogs won 62-48. So great game by the Waldron Bulldogs tonight, all around. We hope to see you on next time on Bulldogs TV. And if not, come out and support us. So we'll see you on next time. Go Dogs.